Tiffany, talk one more time. I'm going to make you the host.
All right. Can you hear me? Quinn?
Yes, ma'am.
You can hear? Okay, cool. Should I stop recording and start again so it'll stop recording the previous session?
I just did that for you.
The best, I love you. Okay, well, hold on. I forgot my phone. Y'all, give me 1 second. Jane, just stand with me. All right, guys, I am back. Let me, okay, my telephone. All right, so I made sure that my cell phone volume is down so I don't get interrupted.
Are you sharing your screen into our Facebook group too?
For some reason, my computer lags when I go live on Facebook, so I am not on Facebook right now. I was gonna put the recording in there. Okay, so Friday, was that Friday? No, Thursday, we kind of went over where we should all be getting started when we first log into our back office. So the first thing you want to have are your tools. Just like with any type of school, you want to have notepad, loose leaf paper, or whatever form that you so choose, pens, pencils, and highlighters, okay? The first place we're going to go is IM.Center, and you all can see my screen. IM.Center, we're going to go ahead and get logged in there. You're going to use the username and password you created when you clicked on whoever link to become a student of IM Mastery Academy, okay? So we have IM Center pulling up here. IM.Center, rather. And voila, this is our back office. So we're mainly going to be focusing on the left side here, academies, Pip Talk, Go Live, and your back office. But you want to make sure you take the time and go through and really get a feel for it. It is absolutely spectacular from when I first got started. It's more visually friendly. It's just absolutely awesome and amazing. So the first thing we're going to do is click on Academy. This is what you guys need to go to in order to begin to understand the language of trading. Just like with anything, for example, my full-time job, I'm an underwriter. I underwrite mortgages, but I had to go through the training process to learn the language of the mortgage world. That's the same thing you guys are doing here. You're learning the language of the trading world. So what you're going to be clicking on is FRX Academy, Learn Forex Trading English. There are 69 items. Here go the chips. Some plain on top of the together. So we're going to go ahead and click on that. Now, mine still just has a sad face. I passed this. I promise y'all I did. I don't know. It's been a sad face for the longest. But you have your FRX series, your handbook. You can download that if you so choose to. Oh, maybe because I gave it, that's why it did it. I accidentally clicked on sad face instead of the happy face. I just figured that out, y'all. Anyways, all right, so you have a 100, 200, 300, and 400 series. What I highly recommend is that your first 4 days as a student of I Am Mastery Academy, you take the opportunity to go through these, okay? So for example, we have a gentleman that started Thursday. His name is Troy, Wednesday or Thursday. But one day he did 100, next day 200, 300, and then 400. Take your first 4 days, and you want to make sure you have your pen and your notepad so you can take down notes. So let's go ahead and click on it and see what it looks like. I did not mean to get this stuff sad faces. I finally figured out what it means. But anywho, Forex 101. What is Forex? We go ahead and click on that. Maybe it won't let me. Okay, here we are. Then you just click play. It tells you the date that please do not click the browser back. Oh, it'll delete your progress.
Welcome to the I Am Academy. In this video, we're going to discuss what is Forex. Forex, or FX, is short for foreign exchange. It is the place where you can exchange currencies from all around the world. Many countries are backed by their own banks.
So I'm not going to let the entire video play, but I wanted to scroll down and show you guys, like, these are not long, drawn out videos. For example, this one right here is 2 minutes and 36 seconds. But what this is doing is it is breaking everything down for you. So it lets you know what Forex is, the history of Forex, what's traded in the Forex arena. So these are all of your 100 courses, ladies and gentlemen. Then you'll find we start 200. Chart setup, MetaTrader 4, okay? You should be doing 200 your second day. 300 level, start here. Drawing Fibonacci. Now, I highly recommend this because the individuals that plug into I Am Mastery Academy through my link, I reference Oren, and that's how I teach, because it's the most simplistic and it makes the most sense to me. Coming into I Am Mastery Academy, learning how to use the Fibonacci tool is very important because Oren uses the Fibonacci tool. So now you have a prerequisite showing you how to utilize that instrument. So when I say I am the academy portion of this is so critical before you begin tuning into live sessions, because you have to know or have an idea of what the educator is talking about. You're not going to know everything at once, but it will be great that if you hear something, you go, oh yeah, I remember that from class, from my IM notes. Wait, let me go back to my notebook where I took notes when I was going through the academy. Let me go ahead and reference that really, really quickly. So that's important. So day 3, you're on your 300 courses. And day 4, you're on your 400 courses, ladies and gentlemen. So this is absolutely awesome and amazing. You can take this, you can do the full screen. To get out of the full screen, all you have to do is press exit full screen right here. You can leave comments. Now you can return to your library. Okay, so the library, excuse me, takes us back here. All right, so Pip Talk. Pip Talk is dope because it's like you get alerts, and this is where the educators is like they have their own chat room, even if they're not live. So I only tune in to levels because Oren teaches levels. And if you notice here, there's a little bell. Anytime he posts something, I get an alert to my cell phone. How do I get an alert to my cell phone? Because I have the IM apps downloaded. Okay. I'm going to actually log on to my phone so I can show you what the apps look like, but not right at this second. I'm not. Okay, so here's our levels. If you go here, you can click view. And everything that's posted, it comes up on here. Now you do have to be subscribed to levels, because if he puts the trade ideas on here, he's not always going to put the trade idea on here. So levels is something that I choose to pay additional to have access to. All right. So you can pick any educator that you so choose. I just stick to one because it's too much to go through all of that. And I don't know why I guess I accidentally took that off. Okay. All right, past Pip Talk, we have Go Live. Go Live is where you access the live training. So I graduated from Michigan State University. We've all had some type of schooling where you had a class schedule, right? This is where you're going to develop your class schedule. Okay, so we want to continue to scroll down. You want to go to Forex Basics as a new student. Okay, we're going to click on Forex Basics. So these are basic educators. Ralph comes on Sunday, Monday, and Saturdays. JC comes on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. So on and so forth down the list. This is how you're going to develop your class schedule. Now, what I highly, 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 highly recommend is that you tune in to each one, because I'm a true believer of finding an educator that you can vibe with. And what I mean by vibe with is, I used to watch Joshua, but I don't anymore because Joshua is very monotone. My degree is in theater. So I'm a dramatic person, if you will. So I need to have voice inflection. You need to be cracking some jokes every now and then to hold my attention. Like, you really have to verbally engage me. Okay, you have to verbally engage me. Joshua is a great educator. He just wasn't great for my personality, and that's okay. But the only reason I know that is because I tuned in. Mike Miles, he's too technical for me. I don't do well with all the technical stuff and things like that. So he didn't work for me. Chance and Samantha, they're great, but I just chose to move on. Abel is fantastic. Oren taught Abel, if I'm not mistaken. However, I made the decision just to pick one person because I was watching Abel and Oren. But I had to become disciplined and say, I'm rocking with one educator, and that's it. Jimmer, his voice scares me. Max and Liliana, I absolutely love them. When they first started and came out, I was tuning into them. Okay, they are absolutely wonder. And this is where I'm going to highly recommend everyone start, guys, by coming down here. All right, scrolling just a little bit more. Yo, what's that? I'll be right back. That's enough. So this is what I recommend everyone do, because all of the sessions are recorded. So how are you going to find out who suits your style? Okay. All you have to do is click on their face. So let's just say this was a live session, y'all. On the right-hand side, when this pops up, this is where you can ask questions during class. Right here, where it says type your message. Sorry, right here where it says type your message. You can go ahead and type your question in and then press enter. I'm not going to do it now because it's not a live class session. But that's how you ask questions during class time. Then if you scroll down, you'll see this individual's recording. I'm not quite sure why they only have one. Maybe this is an educator that just started or whatever. What is that, 425? Oh, that was today. Let me click on another educator. I don't know why there's only one on here. Maybe he's brand new and just started. Let's click on Josh. Josh Day's changed too. Oh, okay, certified. It shows you right there how many hours that they have. So I take it that he knew, and that's okay. Evidently he good because he on here teaching. Let's scroll down. Josh's recording should be popping up. And if you have any questions, guys, don't hesitate to put them in the chat. It'll alert me. Okay, so yeah, see, you'll be able just to go to their recorded sessions and take a listen. You know, it didn't take me long to realize who did and did not work for me. It honestly did not. You know, pick you one person and rock with that educator. Or even if you want to just follow someone's class schedule once a week, that's fine. Okay. So now we got through that. Now let's talk about some of the tools that we have. So everyone should have Telegram downloaded. This is where you want to make sure you are. And when you're new, please have your alerts turned on. So you can click here and notifications. You want to make sure that that's on. Mine is off because I'm just in too many different groups and my phone just dings too much. But I make sure I check it. Okay, so the name of our Telegram group is Legacy Wealth Builders. If you click right here, if you're on a desktop, you can see all 3,868 photos that have ever been uploaded, all 122 videos, all 126 files, all of the shared links, all of the voice messages. Now you can see who is in the group. So if you have a question and you don't want to ask on the regular platform, you can now just click on someone's face and go ahead and private message them. That's fine as well. But you'll also see up here it says pin message. You want to click on that and you want to read through it and actually go through it. Ladies and gentlemen, these are the different brokers that you can choose from. There's a plethora of information. Okay, so you always want to make sure you're looking at the pinned message. Okay, now we have a YouTube page. Where did that go? Maybe that's not on there, but that's okay. So you want to make sure you go through the pinned messages and that you are actively in Legacy Wealth Builders. There's a plethora of information, like I said right now. The next thing I want to show you guys is our YouTube channel. If you pull up YouTube, you can just go to search. And punch in legacy, spell it right. Punch in legacy wealth builders. Click right here. And you want to make sure you hit the subscribe button. There are so many videos that we have. There's a video on how to use TradingView, the new overview. Well, when the new back office popped up. What are you doing? Leave that stuff alone because I have to wash it off. How to use MetaTrader 4. We were doing live harmonic scanner trading in the summertime. There are just a lot of resources and tools, but you definitely want to make sure that you have your alerts turned on. Next thing we're going to go over is our Facebook group. Again, you just come here and you're going to punch in Legacy Wealth Builders. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know what's up with my internet. Here, let me click on it over here. But I want you guys to see what it looks like when it populates in the event you're not already in there. And please make sure you answer the questions. I don't know about the other admin, but when somebody requests to join Legacy Wealth Builders and doesn't answer the questions, I don't approve them. But that's just me. It's supposed to be the picture that pops up. I really want you guys to see it. This is us right here. Legacy Wealth Builders. Over here to the left, you'll see videos, files, event members. It's just like a little guide to navigate through it. So the next thing that I want to show you all is how to utilize MetaTrader 4 on the desktop. Now, I utilize Hugo's way. Oops, I guess I should spell it right. So whichever broker you utilize, you're going to go to their page and you want to download MetaTrader 4. Now, this is MT4 for Mac. We don't want that. How do I down? MetaTrader 4 Windows. So you click here. But of course, if you have a Mac, you'll do it that way. This right here, if you guys look in the lower left-hand side of my screen, is beginning to populate. You're simply going to click the button and follow the prompt. Now, I'm not going to do that because I already have Hugo's way. So once it pops up, it's going to look like this icon right here. If you look on my right-hand side of the screen, that's where I do my live trading. I also have FX Choice because I'm testing some things out on US 30. So I'm going to open up this demo account on FX Choice simply because it's not like my actual live account with any real money in it or anything like that. It's just a demo account. Well, I mean, I did start a live, but I haven't funded it. But I want to show you guys something. So this is what it looks like trading from your desktop, okay? You're gonna have to come over here to file. No, that's not true. You're gonna hover over the symbols right here and right click. You'll click symbols. Click on FX major pairs, click the plus sign. This is how you get the symbols into the group. So CAD CHF is the Canadian dollar and the Swiss franc. CAD JPY. They're already over here, so that's why I'm not going to click on anything, but my major pairs are right here. Okay, so that's how you can, if you try to go to pull up a chart and you can't find it, you just hover over this right here to the left, right click and click symbols, and then you'll be able to add it. Okay, this is how you start a demo account. You can come over here. You can just have your mouse to the left. You're gonna right click, open an account. Open a demo account, a classic demo account. You click next. It says new demo account. But if you were looking to open a real account, you could click real too. I like opening demo accounts from my computer because the minimum amount that it'll, what is this doing? The minimum amount that it'll open it for on your, because FX Choice makes you go through the website. The minimum amount it'll open it for on your cell phone is like $3,000. I like opening it on my desktop because it'll let me start an, if I want to start an account off with $100, I can change that amount. The cell phone doesn't allow you to do that. I'm just learning about FX Choice. I know Hugo's way like the back of my hand, but I guess FX Choice makes you come here. Okay, then yeah, you have to log into your back office. But I want you to see what I mean when you get to pick the dollar amount yourself. Open demo account right here. You're always going to pick, MT4 classic variable. I always take the maximum leverage. That's just me. And I change it to $100. Or I change it to $500. I change it to $50 if I'm, testing something out. That's why I like to open a demo account on my desktop versus my cell phone. Not everybody can start an account with $3,000. And I want to make this as realistic as possible and meet people where they are. So I will open this with 100. Why is it not going to? I'm not quite sure why this is not giving me what I want. It's supposed to be something here that says next, and it'll give you a username and password to use in regards to that. So that's how you can open up live and demo accounts from your desktop. I'm not really going to go like deep into how everything works on here and things like that, but I am going to go over how to pull up a chart. So let's just say we want to do USD CHF. We click that and it brings the chart up. So let's say you want to change the color of your candles. You're going to right click on the screen, come down to property. You're going to click on properties. Let's say you want your background to be black. You can change it to black. Now you want your words or your foreground to be white. You can change it there. Your grid is going to show you your price line. So make it a color that's visually appealing. I like to use yellow if I'm using a black background. My bar up, I'm going to change that to white. Bar up are going to be your wicks. Bar down are going to be your wicks as well. My candle, hold on. We're at the border of it. My up candles, I like them to be green. My down candles, I like them to be red. How I remember bull is up and bear is down, the Chicago Bulls are a basketball team. They shooting the ball up in the air. The Chicago Bears are trying to get a first down for football. So the ball is down. So that's just a little trick I used to remember when I first started. The difference between a bullish candle and the difference between a bearish candle. And this is where having a pen and notepad are great, which I hope you all have been taking notes. But it's just little tricks and things like that that you'll learn to kind of help you identify things. So I'm going to repeat that. Bull candle, bear candle. So when you hear somebody say a bullish engulfing candle, you know that's a candle going up, buying. A bearish engulfing candle is a candle going down, that's selling. I correlate the two because the Chicago Bulls are a basketball team. They shooting the ball up in the air. The Chicago Bears are a football team. They trying to get a first down. These are selling candles. They're going down. Just for some of you. I make my line chart white for whenever it is up. I don't use volume. My ask line, I make it red. And my stop level, I make that red as well. Okay? So now, this looks crazy. Now you have to right click again and click grid to make that mumbo jumbo go away. Okay? You make it bigger by clicking this plus right here. You want to make sure that it's on the candles. You can make it a little bit bigger if you so choose. But I made my borders and my wicks white because I have a black background. Now I can see, okay, price went here, but it didn't hold. I like to see how far my wicks went. So that just makes it easier on the eyes if you have it like this. Or, I mean, you can make it whatever color you so choose. I just wanted to make sure everyone understood how to get there to change your candles and things of that nature. So if you need to draw a support and resistance line, you come here, you click on this, boom. Now you have your support and resistance line. But let's say you want to move it. You just come over here, you double click it, and now you can move it. Okay? If you want to make sure it doesn't move, double click it again. Let's say you go, I don't like that color. Double click it again, right click, horizontal line properties. Now I can make it yellow if I want to. I can click OK. Now I have a yellow line. If I want to get rid of it, I don't have to double click it because if you see right here, if there's a triangle at the end of the line, that means you can edit it. So now I just hover over it, right click. Now I can delete it. I can get rid of it. So this is an awesome and amazing tool using MetaTrader 4 on your desktop. I highly recommend learning how to use it from your cell phone and on your desktop. I'm not going to say I can't because I don't try to. However, I do not place trades from my MetaTrader 4 computer. I only place it from my cell phone, but I can go through here on my desktop and draw up my charts. Now, placing the order, I mean, I know it's a clear as day new order right here, but I just don't do it like that. And I don't feel comfortable. So that's like a brief overview of MetaTrader 4 and how you can access a demo account and change the amount you start the demo account with. I like it better doing it from my desktop because I can change the amount I start the account with. From a cell phone, the minimum is, I believe, $3,000. And I don't like starting demo accounts off with $3,000. All right, so that is about it. I can't think of anything else. Does anyone have any questions? so far? All righty then. Well, if you think of anything, you can reach out via Telegram or Facebook. It does not matter. Thank you all so much for tuning in, and you enjoy the rest of your weekend.